You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I am back. Rudrance for Black and White Sports. Well, we got two important things involving the Michael Irvin lawsuit. The surveillance video has emerged, and as far as any actual physical sexual assault, I don't see it. And there's a couple of different takeaways in this thing, a couple of things that we can lean into here involving the actual suit itself, and we have a refiling of the suit. They dismissed the case, turned around, refiled it in Arizona, and there is a reason for that as well, and we'll get to that. There was a few different things. I'm just going to throw this out there. When they dismissed, they came back. Levi McCatherine said the reason they refiled is because they want to sue the local owner of that Arizona Marriott. Okay? All these are generally speaking, all these, some of them might not be, but most of them are locally owned by somebody that owns that hotel. Well, they refiled there so they could get to the guy that actually owns the hotel. And Marriott International. He also mentioned that they refiled because they are wanting to sue 4 individuals. Okay, there's 4 people wanting to be sued. Now, in the surveillance video, Michael Irvin sort of gave a statement prior to them playing this. And he said a couple of things here that was really interesting about, I guess, the interaction that he had. And he just said they. Now, he was talking about 2 billion-dollar companies, he referred to them as. He said it, and this is what it basically sounded like. They came in and told him to, quote, go home. He sexually assaulted someone. And then they told him not to worry about it, just pack his things and leave. Basically, is the gist of what Michael said. Now, after this video's come out, I got to tell you, I think he may have a real lawsuit against the NFL/NFL Network/ESPN if he chose to pursue it for just telling him to get lost and that he sexually assaulted somebody. I mean, you can see this in this video, and we'll watch it. That's infactual. That's not true. He absolutely did not. And you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just watch this video right now, and then we'll get to the refiling of the lawsuit for Michael Irvin's attorney. Let's just watch this. Now, right here, this is the alleged victim/accuser. Also, and his attorney pointed this out, there's going to be a guy that works for the hotel that walks up here in a vest to watch this interaction. He is going to be pertinent to this case, very much so, for some reason. I'm not sure what that is as of yet, but Levi McCatherine made it important that made it very well known that something to do with that guy is very important involving the case, and the level of frustration or madness this guy had. This is Michael Irvin over here. Now, these other 2 dudes, that's a couple of the eyewitnesses, okay, that have come out on behalf of Michael saying nothing's wrong. Now, you see this pillar here, you're going to get a block on the view for like 2 seconds, maybe, okay? And then this goes in. There's either a door here or it's opened up. I wish we could see a view coming from the other way, where this is running horizontal like this. I'd love to see a view right through here. In other words, if I was standing here, I'd like to see out, or if I was standing here, I'd like to see in. But that view doesn't exist, evidently. So let's watch this. Here she comes, and she's coming out. There's Michael right there. Oh, and she stops Mike. There's a handshake. There's an interaction here. Okay. Michael steps up. That's a professional distance throughout the whole interaction right here. This is the guy. Let me pause this. This is the dude that's pissed. For some reason, this guy comes sauntering up, right? Here he comes, right there. This guy's mad as hell about something, and we don't know what. So we got past the handshake. They're stepping out. Okay, we don't know what's being said here. That's going to be a problem here. We don't know exactly what was said. This guy continues to be visibly frustrated. There's somebody right there that walks up. I mean, obviously, there's nothing nefarious going to be able to happen with this guy standing right here. I assume he's some kind of... Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's pissed about something. What? I don't know. What is his relation to her? I don't know. All right, they're talking. She shook her head yes. And in case you're wondering, Michael Irvin came out and said that they were talking about what it is he does for a living. That he's on television, NFL, yada, yada, yada. He's got different shows, yada, 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 right? The kind of banter you would expect back and forth from somebody that maybe, I don't know if she's something significant with this particular hotel. But, okay, he touches her on the elbow. She does not seem, by the way, she does not seem off-put by that at all. Right there. Then he's laughing. That's Michael laughing right there. I'm pretty sure it's him laughing. He's been over laughing. They're carrying on, as we would say. Still professional. Mike's got his jacket in one hand. And she shakes his hand. The interaction's over. Right there, she shakes his hand. And we watch it, and that's it. I mean, these two guys come walking around. She said something to them. He said something to them. She goes about her way. She does not look like she's running away from Michael or anything like that. So, look, everybody's going to have their own court of public opinion. But far as any actual, what you would call assault, I mean, I didn't see it. If you saw it, then your eyes are better than mine. It doesn't say anything about what was said, but I mean, then you kind of get into he said, she said, blah, blah, blah. And again, Michael Irvin has been the target of false accusations in the past. And I think where this attorney's going, and I don't want to put words in his mouth, but I believe he believes, and this is just my guess, again, speculation. I'm not trying to get sued, but speculation. He believes this was a concocted story by several different people put together. Okay? Hey, do you know who he is? Do you know who he works for? Do you know he's an NFL Hall of Famer? Do you know he played for the Dallas Cowboys? Do you know there's been some checkered things in the past? Oh, opportunity. I'm just guessing, but I think that's where Levi McCatherine is going to go. It's certainly where I would go if I was an attorney, and I'm not one. Speaking of one, Florio, right here, Michael Irvin has refiled his defamation lawsuit in Arizona. Hall of Fame receiver Michael Irvin has not given up his fight against the hotel that played a direct role getting him suspended from NFL Network and ESPN during Super Bowl week. The case, we're told, has already been refiled in Arizona. The goal was to correct the defect arising from the fact that Marriott doesn't technically own the property at which the incident occurred. The case likely has been filed against the owner of the hotel and one or more individual employees of the hotel. We know there's 4 entities here, okay? Why Arizona, not Texas? Apparently the company that owns and operates the hotel does not have sufficient ties to Texas, insulating it from the jurisdiction of the Texas courts. Meanwhile, Irvin will reveal the surveillance video. Okay, so we just watched that. So that's where we're at. Okay? Far as anything nefarious in physical interaction, I don't think they can ever prove that. Now, are they going to prove or disprove? Obviously, there's no sound, there's no audio to this. But it did not seem like that woman felt threatened in any way throughout the interaction, and at the end of the interaction, which I think is very important, at the end of the interaction, you cannot tell that she is walking away offended in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Just my opinion. I could be wrong. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. Michael Irvin, we got the video. There's some things that just don't add up here. Truly, I think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time. Black and White Network supporters, make sure you go over and check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. 25% off USA First. 25% off USA First. Go now.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.